Today, I'm going to make a stove top pizza. Yes, I made one yesterday and it worked out so well. I'm going to do it again today. And, well, yesterday after the fact, I was thinking, why didn't I record that for you guys? But anyways, I still have ingredients, so here it is. I have my dollar store clay pizza thing. I put it on my stove and my pan on top of that, and it just kind of diffuses the heat a little bit. Anyway, the crust is the tortillas, and yesterday I had a two-sided one, so I had a top and a bottom. But is there enough? Oh, good, there is enough for two pizzas because they get really tiny. Okay, so tomato sauce left over, mushrooms, Parmesan cheese, feta. This is feta cheese pizza. I'm not putting cheddar or anything. Feta and Parmesan are the cheese. And oh, yeah, I still have some arugula. Actually, there's enough there for both pizzas. That's good. I thought I might have to put some kale on one of them, but I'm going to do the arugula again. Oh, and some orange pepper. Did I put onion? Can't remember if I put onion on yesterday, but I'm going to do that today. Got some white onion here. And on one of them, or maybe even both, I just was thinking I'll put in some cashews on there. What do you think? Cashew feta pizza. Sound good? Okay. Make room, make room, make room. Okay, start with I wrap everything up. Actually, this particular jar I had in my, you can't see it, but right here I have my jars screwed in. So this one used to be in there, so it has two screw holes, so I had to put this cover on it. But it's a perfect size jar, just a tiny little thing, right? Okay. I wonder if I should, do you know what, I'm going to kind of do both at the same time here. I actually, I can't see my face, but I was going to say, okay, now you can see me. I was going to say I actually prefer pizzas with a kind of a cream sauce, because I don't actually digest cooked tomatoes very well for some reason. I don't know what that is. I like spaghetti and lasagna and things like that, but I mean, I don't have a reaction specifically, but there's always just something not quite right in the digestion process of those. So I don't often eat cooked tomatoes. All right, I have to get out my table so I can have room to put stuff on. Remember my painted table? So that can go over there. And let's put some... Oh, I had garlic on yesterday too. Have to have garlic. I really don't like peeling onions. It kind of drives me crazy. I'm too impatient. But I eat a lot of onions, so I have to do it. Maybe there's a lesson in there for me. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Oops. Push down my garbage so I can put more in. Okay, let's do it. Actually, this top layer should come off. These are not young onions. I mean, I bought them from a refresh store that takes in vegetables and whatnot from grocery stores that are just going to throw them out, but they're still relatively good. So they're good for cooking and stuff. So I get those things very inexpensively. Just have a few little anyways, I stopped talking. I had a thought and then I never finished my thought. Anyway, refresh store. They just, I mean, they're veggies that were, you know, not sellable supposedly to the public that has perfection in their mind when it comes to vegetables. But I don't have perfection in my mind, so I grew up on a farm and there's no such thing as perfect. Like store perfect. Like there was no assumption that things have to look perfect, right? Anyway, okay, onion. And on top of that, I'm going to throw some arugula. Yeah, this needs to be eaten. It's on its way out. Doesn't last very long. It's not as spicy as the like arugula that you would get straight out of a garden, because this is store-bought. It's probably like, I don't know, might even be from the States or something. So it was old before I even got it here. So it doesn't last very long is what I'm saying. Okay, arugula. This one will get harder and harder to lift onto here, but I did it the other day, so it worked. Mushrooms. Let's see how many. Oh, I have 3 mushrooms here. I was going to try to use them all. I remember when I cooked this pizza yesterday, I probably overcooked it. So now I know not to overcook it, because it flattened, like everything just basically cooked and all the veggies were just totally flattened out. I just got a, oh, hang on, I'm getting a phone call. Okay, I had a phone call, so I had to be interrupted, but I continued my build here. So I got extra stuff on this one. Oops, it's hot. I have, you can't really see that distance, but I put, what's still to go on this one is the feta cheese, the Parmesan cheese, and some cashews. Right now it's cooking. It's hard to determine, really. It needs more. Last time I actually flipped it. It worked out pretty good. A little bit of food fell out, but not so bad. So, and I am starving. I need to eat. But in the meantime, I need to do this. In here I put a tea bag. I had put some water in it too. But that's my liquid for the day, as well as my tea in my thermos, which I haven't done today either. What should I do today? How about, what do I have in here? Not really. Okay, let's see. Okay, in my bag, because I put them up here in the jars for handy access, but my extras are in my food trunk, as I call it. I have multi-fruit in here, so I guess that's what I'll do. What did I have in this one? Oh, this is a blueberry one. Okay, so it's multi-fruit. Put some more bags in my little jar. Actually, that's good for now. Probably could have fit them all in, but not this time, since I'm talking to you guys. And fill my water, which is below you, so you're not going to see it. I don't know if you can hear it. So that's my room temperature tea flavored water, in this case a multi-fruit, or multi-berry I think it is. All right, put that in here. It's kind of how I keep track of how much liquid I drink in a day. If I notice that that bottle is still full in the evening, that tells me I haven't drank enough liquid that day. So I just drank some. Okay, how is this doing? It's getting hot in here. Whew. It's a sunny day today. Let's open another window. Could open, and I have this one closed because, oh, wait a minute. What's all this stuff? Okay, there we go. This is an opening window here. All right. But I closed the curtain just because it's so bright for the video. Makes it pretty though, doesn't it? I wonder if this is getting ready to flip. So remember yesterday I overcooked it. So I'm trying not to overcook it this time. And I'll turn up the heat a bit too, because this stone is now warmed up. I have to gradually warm it up or else it'll crack if it goes too fast. So far it's worked really well. I'm so glad I found that pizza stone. The other day, I should tell you, I'm just going to show you quickly. I had one of these meals from the Refresh store. They're pre-made meals. And I stuck it right in there on top of the stone. And it heated up perfectly. It was good. Okay. I'm getting impatient. I'm gonna flip it. Might be a disaster. In fact, it probably will. Oh, yes, it was a disaster. I'll see if I can fix the disaster. It's definitely cooking. No doubt about that. Oh, I forgot to put pepper on it. Don't need salt, because the feta cheese is very salty. Love pepper. Okay, what can I do? Oh, mushrooms. I want mushrooms. I love mushrooms. On there. Yesterday I cooked it a lot more before I flipped it, so it was actually worked out quite well. But that bottom crust is nice and crisp. I think I may have heated it up too much. Yeah, I think it was a bit too hot. Now I have to lift this thing onto there. I mean, not now, but when I take that one out. Messy one. Okay, Parmesan. Okay, I still have to put Parmesan and feta and this on this one. Another minute or so and that one should be done. What should we talk about? The fact that my Safari got broken too. They didn't take a whole lot. I didn't have a whole lot in here. They took my beauty. I think they took, oh, I'll have to go look in the back, but just a few dollar store tools. Actually, the nicest thing they took was that singing bowl, just a tiny little singing bowl, which is irreplaceable. Well, it's not totally irreplaceable, but I really wanted it in here. It was very much, I mean, the mechanic is replacing. It was at the mechanics in their yard, and he's going to replace the window that got broken, and my butane stove got stolen, and some dollar store tools, and a singing bowl. And that was a gift, a nice beautiful little copper, probably with blue paint on it, singing bowl. But the only thing that I could see that were taken, I'm going to try to hunt down another something similar to that to put in there. But he's going to pay for it. And then in a few days it'll get a fuel pump put in. And then cross my fingers, my Jackery comes back and I can go camping. I never mentioned that. My Jackery 240 developed a rattle in the bottom. It's kind of sounded like a loose screw kind of rattling on one side in the bottom. So I contacted Jackery and they sent me a shipping label, and I sent it back, and they said they were going to, you know, fix it or replace it or whatever. And that was about probably 2 weeks ago now. And they said it would take about that long. So I emailed them again this morning. A second time I've emailed them back, and hopefully it'll come back before the weekend. because I need it to sleep with for my CPAP when I'm on the road, because I'm going to take Safari out. Okay, let's do this. Oh. Look at that. Pizza. Feta pizza. No cheddar. All right, that worked. This is the cashews. I just thought this morning about the cashews. It should be good. I never did it last time. Where's my knife? There it is. This is goat cheese feta. I love it. It's so good. I did some of this stuff when I was off talking to my friend on the phone earlier, so now you're seeing a little bit of it. Just doesn't seem like very much. I think the other day I put a lot more on, but today I'm putting quite a bit of Parmesan on. I really don't know what a whole lot is. Put a lid on it. Put the pan lid on it. And we can cut up my pizza and see what it's doing. Actually, this is what I do when I'm cooking, so I might as well do it while I'm on video. Oh, oops, yuck. That was the tomato sauce cloth. Anyway, kind of clean up after myself all the time. My space is so little. I cannot handle it if it gets icky. It gets all over my floor and all over everything, and then it takes even more to clean up. Oh, and I did put the garlic on it. What else? When you weren't on, which part you didn't see? The garlic. Did you see the onions? I can't remember. Yeah, I think you saw me cut up some onions. But here it is. See how flat it got? I think I cooked it a little bit less than yesterday. I think I got my heat a little higher too. It's a little bit crunchy. The crust is a bit crunchy. I think I'm cutting my plate because this little ceramic knife is so sharp, which is a drag. I mean, not the sharp knife, so cut plate. Where is the light? Okay, I am going to eat. Because it's what, 11 o'clock in the morning, 11:30, and I haven't eaten yet today, and I'm starving. Just so you know, this pizza is really good, like really delicious. Wow, right on.